Learning to be is my favorite principle of learning at Acton, and it's what really sets Acton apart from any other school that I've ever seen, any other learning environment. And it's because it is a focus on character development and what we say matters of the heart. So there's three main questions that we hope our heroes will be able to look back over their time at Acton and their life, and answer these questions. Did I contribute something meaningful? Was I a good person? And who did I love and who loved me? So when it comes to learning to be, and we just share what we say about learning to be in academics. Like we focus on...
Well, I mean, that our focus really isn't academic in nature. Academics is the game that we play to get at the character traits that we want or that we're seeking. And you know, that throws some people off from our school, from our philosophy, because, you know, I mean, all we know traditionally are academics. So we do it. Our academics are going to be as good, better, I'm going to say, than what most schools are going to produce. But we do it while we're focusing on other things. So yeah, that kind of throws some people off, but we haven't experienced anything negative.
Well, it's kind of, I think, like a 2 for 1, maybe a many for 1. But when you focus on character and leadership development, then you have people learning to lead themselves and others to excel in their academics, to develop good habits, to work hard and, you know, be kind people. So you kind of get all the skills when we focus on character, but when we focus just on academics, that's what you're going to get. Do you have any examples or stories from the studios when learning to be or servant leadership stood out?
One in particular, it's kind of going in the reverse way that we often think about it. Most of the time we think of servant leadership, we think of older heroes going and serving younger ones. And the experience that's coming to my memory is when we had some discovery, our kindergarten, first, maybe second graders, they were approached by our elementary students that were, you know, second to sixth graders, because they noticed that their studio maintenance, or, you know,
keeping their studio clean. They clean their own studios. That's part of learning to be.
That their studio maintenance was done much more excellent than maybe what was happening in the elementary studio. And so they approached them, and 2 of the learners came and spent quite a bit of time with them, teaching them their systems and structures and things that they did to make it fun, to do it in a more excellent way. And I thought it was fascinating to see, you know, 6, 7, and 8-year-olds, I'll say training, we don't like that word, but training 9, 10, 11, 12-year-olds how to clean their room.
And yeah, in this case, it wasn't so much about the cleaning skill, even though it was that they were willing to share some of what they had to help their peers for no reason other than to be a good person.
Yeah, so the stereotype of you're younger than me, so you can't teach anything was broken, as well as, you know, seeking outside help and a willingness to help, which, you know, often isn't the case. You know, oftentimes school or academics is a competitive process rather than a collaborative process. And here it's a major part of what we focus on is that we build each other. This is an individual competition. Am I better than I was last time?
Yeah. Not
necessarily am I better than anyone else. And so that's all part of the becoming.
Yeah, that was a beautiful example of how we saw it in an unexpected way. Often older learners will come to younger learners to read with them or to pass off some of their work or give them feedback on their work. But this was a cool reverse of that, and that's a perfect example of learning to become a great person with strong character. I have one other example. I thought of one of our older heroes decided that over our 3-week session right before Christmas that it would be a great opportunity to do a service, and organized the entire community to bring, I don't know, gloves and water bottles and $5 bills to put together blessing bags for homeless people or people in need. And so all of our families, each hero took home a blessing bag to keep in their car when they saw someone in need that they could hand to them. And this was not an assignment. This was not asked to, it wasn't assigned. Our hero saw an opportunity to help and had the heart of a hero to serve and did that. And then just took on this project, led out and made it happen. Was such, it went over way better than if we would have done it. And we're continually seeing our heroes in this process of growth. And I can't wait to see the people that they become and then the families that they raise because of this focus on character development and leadership so early. Anything else?
No.
No, that's it.